Hey, Taurus. We're going to do your reading. Going to start off with the Moon Witch Oracle for an overall energy. And do a Celtic Cross to see where we're at. A Celtic Cross with the Kim Krantz decks, the Animal Oracle and the Wild Unknown. Let's see. That's 4 cards. Okay, this one's been popping out. Crescent Moon. Keep moving forward. You got this. I don't think I really need to tell a Taurus that, but in case you were needing some encouragement. Ooh! Oh, baby, you're tired. Okay. Keep moving forward. You got this. And then underneath is Waxing Gibbous. It is okay to change the direction. Okay. I'm seeing a trend here, but we'll see what the Celtic Cross says. I wanted to say, I'll just say it. Shifting gears is not a failure. I'm not telling you need to do that, but if you are already, this would be potential confirmation that if you are already in the realm of wanting to focus in another direction, at least for a time, right? Moving forward doesn't mean plowing through something if you come up to obstacles that actually are surmountable at the moment. I mean, I have enough, I think I have 3 planets in Taurus, so I can relate, right? But, sometimes having multiple things going, can help you to accomplish a lot. It's just, for me personally, sometimes it's about shutting off certain parts at certain times. I don't want to know what the bottom is. You probably do, though. But I want to keep switching it. Okay. Let us see. So, 2 for each placement. So you. What crosses you? Headspace. View the matter. Recent past. Your future. Just yourself. How others see you. Hopes and fears. Outcome and overall with these decks. Ooh. That almost slipped right out. It's a gazelle, but it showed me immediately the dragon. Getting like a look at the big picture before you run. I'm almost getting spooked. So like we were saying, if there's a project that feels all wrong, pause. Like suddenly feels like pause on that for a moment. You don't have to what they say, throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? You can shift gears and still be moving forward. Stepping away from something is okay, so that you don't. So you don't burn bridges, right? I know from experience that at times the bullish energy does come out of Taurians. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. It's true of all signs and all attributes, honestly. You. Really? With this energy? Look at this. Bat and the Phoenix. That's intense energy. That is intense. You can hear the wind. Speaking of intense. Wanting to rise up, and I'm getting like a wanting to move forward before they even see that you're there. That's where the energy you're in. I don't. Phoenix, great, sure. I don't know if using that fuel to scoot away is the best use of your energy. We don't know. We don't know yet. I'm just getting that. First of all, there's a spirit card already, and now another spirit card. Sea serpent with the dolphin. This is what crosses you. I'm getting the. I'm sorry. This is immediately coming out like I'm not scolding you. I'm not judging you, and I can speak on this specifically because I've done this, and I've done this more than I care to admit. These cycles are getting childish. Running away from things when they get hard. And I do this too. Even with the recent, I'll just throw a little bit of my business out there. Even with the recent project that I know I have to do in my house, right? That's what you think, like, oh no, like, this and that, like, what a disaster. But you don't think people have put money into their houses before? Like, no, like, of course. People get overwhelmed, people get in over the head, people do these things every day. To think that you would escape that completely is actually more silly than anything else. You know, we all want to take care of ourselves, and hopefully we can. But see if your strategy is not quite working. Headspace. Headspace. Wanting justice from a dark place. This reading is like just giving me the ickies. I must admit. It's another major. Oh, and then the dragon was also a spirit card. 3 spirit cards. I think that's why it's eliciting such an emotion out of me. Transmuting. Okay. Root of the matter. Which this just came up in the last reading, so it shows I didn't really shuffle all that well. But you're so close to Aries anyways. So for it to come out just makes sense. It was in a different spot though. So maybe we are feeling a little vulnerable when big shifts take place. Like, I'm getting a need to... Okay. The root of the matter is when there are huge shifts that take place, we I don't say need, but we're being given an opportunity to become this character here. With or without the swords, this this creature is lit up. They know that everything will be fine. And certainly bad things happen, obviously, all the time, but an inner peace is going to serve you. Bad things happen no matter how you feel about it. Feel your feelings, of course. It's just telling Aries. Just telling Aries. That only let yourself sit in the negative emotions so long as they're helping you. As soon as they start to hinder you, shift. It's okay to change direction. Keep moving forward, but shift your emotions. Shift it. Okay. If you're in a stressful or negatively, a position which you can perceive as negative, right? It's okay to still be okay. I'm not telling anybody to be delusional. I'm telling you to feel your feelings and then tell them that you have shit to do. High feelings, yes, I will process that. I am processing that. But also, I can't sit in that shit. I have shit to do. That's very Dorian. I got shit to do. Especially with negative emotions. Like, don't let your stress stop you from getting into a better position. Okay. Recent past. The Star and the Scorpion. It's kind of coming in two different ways. And they're like completely different. One would be that you wish for something and you just straight out did not get it. Did not. And you're not happy. And or something that puts you in a volatile mood. There's something that put you in a volatile mood, and the universe gave you some grace. Some, because I still think you're in a little bit of this negativity. Let's see. I'm seriously trying to transmute this. Okay. Near future. The Whale and the Four of Pentacles. Immediately I was getting, in the near future, you're going to be able to hold on to a deeper knowing. Yeah, nothing else is coming out with that. Just like, my mind went like completely blank. Weird. So how you see yourself? I'm getting like hurt and disenchanted. It's always wild when these readings come out negative. Because like some of them come out so beautiful. Some of yours have come out beautiful too. Of course. Yeah, disenchanted. It's like, it's almost like should these even be options? Like, there's something about it feeling upside down. Because, like, in the mountains, in the sky, you know, kind of trippy. Upside down. Feeling a little upside down, hurt, and disillusioned. How other people see you. Wow. Okay. This is unexpected, admittedly. People see you as maybe quiet, maybe holding on to some kind of wisdom, and maybe you do. You're just in a moment of just in a moment. You could have this magic here that you're holding on to. And I would say at this moment it's probably best to hold it to yourself if you're feeling some kind of way. And really keep it to yourself. Like, don't... I'm just getting this vengeful sort of dark justice. Keep it to yourself. Hold on to it. Like, if you were in a place where you were, like, throwing all of your magic into something and it didn't work, that could feel real awful. But don't continue to throw it. Hold on to it for now. Until you know what the right direction is. Hopes and fears. You want to work on something new. Something new for your emotional fulfillment. It is just an ace, and that's why I'm saying new, right? Beaver would be work, and the Ace of Cups would be new, emotional. So you want to put that magic in something. Makes sense. I mean, like, as much as Cancer is about home, Taurians are about home too. Very Venusian, very, like, cozy space. Like, that's cozy. Like, that's a nice hope and fear. That's a nice hope and fear to have. I mean, I don't see a fear. It's just maybe not getting it. So, outcome, which is very interesting. Six of Swords and the Devil. Capricorn energy, we'll say that. Like, what am I even getting here? If you need to harness a little bit of this Capricorn Devil energy, just for the sake of getting yourself out of a rainy, sword-filled situation, use that fuel for yourself, for your own sovereign action, not against others, not stepping on others, purely for movement forward. And again, I don't think this is for running away. I know his feet are on fire, but I don't think it's for running away. It's almost... it looks more like a... Whoa, itchy. Ah. It's... like, set that desire to run on fire. And not in a sense of giving it more fuel, but in a sense of that negative plan you had to do any sort of something that was going to get you out of something. If the plan was on a piece of paper, crumble it up and set it on fire. Release it. I'm gonna say with the Devil in the very last card, I think you're gonna struggle with this. Let's not pretend that you're not going to struggle with this, because I think you are going to. I don't know what this was that you put yourself into that made you pause. It's all I'm getting is like this is circumstantial. I mean, it could be relationships. Something that it's not like it was a dead stop. It was like a, oh no, and wanting to run. But like, are you sure? I'm not telling you to go back to something that was awful. You just pause. Pause, assess, hold on to your magic. Don't feed it. Don't feed it. Keep moving forward, you got this. It's okay to change direction. Put your energy elsewhere. If somebody asks, then I think a conversation will need to be had as to, and maybe that's the challenge. Taking a pause, cooling your jets, having a level-headed conversation about your dissatisfaction before running away. Because maybe you could get what you want, but something wasn't communicated. I don't know. Not that I'm struggling with this, but I don't have maybe the best advice in the whole world, because I think I also struggle with this pattern of feeling disappointment deeply when I was putting my best self into something and it wasn't what I wanted. I mean, especially if people are involved. Like, we're all sovereign beings. It's not always like, oh, yeah, this is me too. Compromising. If you've been hurt in the past, compromising in the future becomes so challenging. But if you want dynamics with other humans, everybody needs to be happy. You can't just go to the other end of the spectrum. Compromise and communication and knowing everything will be okay. Controlling your emotions. Maybe here's a little homework assignment. There's a few different things. Radical acceptance is a good one, and then, not all aspects of it are gonna be perfect for all people, but then also the 4 agreements is pretty good. Help you just bare bones cut some things down. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you again soon. Take care.